IELTS vocabulary. Understanding and using glutton. Imagine indulging in a feast so extravagant that you can barely move afterwards. This scenario perfectly encapsulates today's IELTS vocabulary word, glutton. Understanding and using this word correctly can elevate your language skills to the highest level. Let us explore its nuances and applications to help you achieve that coveted band score 9.0. Word type. Glutton is primarily used as a noun, meaning, glutton is the person who eats excessively or is voraciously greedy for food. However, the term can also be applied metaphorically to describe someone who has an insatiable desire for anything, not just food. Word history. The word glutton has an interesting etymology. It entered the English language in the 13th century, derived from the Old French glutton. This, in turn, came from the Latin gluttonem, meaning one who eats to excess. The Latin root glutter means to swallow or gulp down, highlighting the voracious nature associated with gluttony. Antonyms. To fully grasp the concept of a glutton, it is helpful to consider its opposites. Some antonyms include ascetic, someone who practices strict self-denial; abstainer, a person who refrains from indulgence; and moderate, an individual who is temperate in their habits. Synonyms. Expanding your vocabulary with synonyms for glutton can greatly enhance your linguistic flexibility. Some synonyms include gourmand, a person who enjoys eating in large quantities; epicure, someone who takes particular pleasure in fine food and drink; and gorger, one who eats greedily or to excess. Examples used in sentences. Let us examine how to use glutton in various contexts. The food critic was often accused of being a glutton, but he argued that sampling large portions was essential to his profession. Despite his slim physique, Tom was a glutton for punishment, always pushing himself to extremes in his workouts. The corporate executive was described as a glutton for power, never satisfied with his current position and always seeking more authority. Common errors in use. While using the word glutton, be cautious of these common mistakes. Firstly, avoid confusing glutton with the adjective gluttonous. For instance, instead of saying he is very glutton, say he is a glutton or he is gluttonous. Secondly, remember that glutton is not limited to food contexts. It can be used metaphorically, as in a glutton for knowledge or a glutton for work. Lastly, be mindful of the negative connotations associated with the word. In formal or polite company, using euphemisms or less harsh terms might be more appropriate. To conclude, mastering the word glutton in its various applications demonstrates a sophisticated command of English vocabulary. From its historical roots to its metaphorical uses, this word offers rich possibilities for expressing ideas about excess and insatiable desire. By incorporating glutton into your active vocabulary, you showcase the depth and nuance of your language skills, essential for achieving that top IELTS band score.